we are going to watch a music video from the band The Microhead 4N's. I've never heard of this visual K band. So, the Microhead 4N's, here's their profile. Very cool. They look so visual K, like kind of like old school visual K a little bit. Like, I wonder how long this band has even been around. We have KK or Kiki on vocals. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Here we go. Kazuya on guitar. Shun on guitar. Shun, we can barely see you there. And Zero, Tsukasa, is on drums. Now I'm noticing these band members are from a lot of big bands like X Disparage. Maybe this is like a super band created by a bunch of members from bands that broke up. Maybe the VKGY will let us know more about whether or not this is a super band. So they're an active band. They started in 2011, and you're supposed to pronounce their name Microhead Phones. Oh, I get it. The Microhead Phones. That's their name. Maybe they're like a baby super band. Let's do it. Uh-oh. I don't know what this song is called. Something Arpeggio. Stardust Arpeggio. Oh, how fresh. This is so precious. Okay, we're building up. The violin is nice. Oh, key change. Oh, how emotional. Hello, bass. This layering is really nice. Aw, and the bells are back. Oh, let's get that. Okay, well, all right, there is a soft part of me that really likes music like this when it's done well. There was a lot of a pop rock vibe here in this song, but the pieces, in my opinion, came together so it did not feel rote. It did not feel prescriptive. It felt, this felt very inviting. I mean, and this is where I'm gonna bring up my old honmei, and they were called Megamasso. This really reminds me of Megamasso. So I was really, really happy. It almost had the hint of a ballad to it, but it went beyond that. And it was uplifting, but it wasn't sickly so, because it had a melancholic feel to it. A little bit of bittersweet, leaning on sweet. Like it made me just feel like things could be simple again. Great vocalist, great sound. All of the instruments just went in together, blended smoothly. It felt very smooth. I was never like, oh my God, you just rocked my entire world. But I don't think they were going for that. I think they were going for that sweet, simple, inviting feel. And I really liked the layering at the end. I also liked the inclusion of the bells and the violin without going too overboard on them. Sometimes I feel like when those things go in, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're just like slamming me with these extra sounds. But it went in well and simply. The visuals were a little cheesy. I do want it to be a little cheesy and just like they really leaned into this whole planetarium science world Stardust theme. I did enjoy the costuming of everyone in the band. I liked the kind of older school vibe, and I think these members come from a lot of older bands, so it makes sense that they would have more of an old school vibe, and they looked good in it. So I think overall, this song, musically, I would give it a 10 out of 10. These are some veteran, seasoned visual cares, so it's good to see that they are showing their chops, that they know what they're doing still. And I'll say visually, that music video was probably about a 7 out of 10 for me. Visually, it was a little cheap. Like, it doesn't need to be that cheaply made, I think. I'm knocking it off a point because I don't think all the visuals felt very well connected. Like, there was like science, and there was like stars, and then there were like hills, and then there were like, it was kind of confusing. I was like having to do a lot of brain work to figure out how each scenery connected to the next. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 visually. So overall, that would make this song, I think that would make it an 8.5 out of 10 for me. So, sometimes you just got to try new things. Try the micro headphones and figure out if you're going to like this absolutely random band I never heard of. Clearly, they're not that random, and I'm going to be looking more into them.